My name is Epaphras Tumuhimbise. My lovely wife, Nora Tumuhimbise, and our lovely daughter, Wathi Ananda Jane Tumuhimbise. We chose to name her Wathi, a name we got 5 years before she conceived, because we believe that after all this long, God is worthy of all the praise and all the worship.
Amen.
And we thank God because He has counted us worthy to have such a beautiful baby after 11 years. The 11 years of our marriage have not been easy for us because we faced pressure from the community, pressure from our friends, pressure from our relatives, because they expected results in the first 1 or 2 years of our marriage. But we committed ourselves in prayer, and especially I chose to stand by my wife and encourage her in the Lord.
In the many years of praying and waiting upon God, I was advised to do several things in order to conceive, like see some witch doctors, which I didn't do actually because I didn't believe in. Basically, I believed in God and in prayer, since many people were standing with us in prayer and fasting. And we also had children we had brought up as our own. One of them was a young girl we had taken, who was a maid, and we took her on as our own child. It was so unfortunate that one of the boys we had brought up from childhood, he had reached senior 3 now, but 2 years ago, he passed away. I knew we were praying and believing God for a baby. There's no single day that passed when my husband and I didn't pray about our child, morning and night. Actually, my husband prayed so much that my prayer changed.
Despite those challenges, we stood together and we committed ourselves in prayer. In fact, there is not one single night that passed during her pregnancy that I did not lay hands on her and pray for her, and in many times I would anoint her with oil and pray and believe. Our cell members and our friends, especially one of our best friends called Robert Musoke, stood with us and we prayed and believed God. In the 11th year of our marriage, it came to pass that my wife conceived.
The devil hadn't given up yet. At 2.5 months, I was rushed to Kolo Hospital with sharp pain, and the doctor said I was having labor pains. They kept on waiting for the baby to come out, but God kept the baby in there, and the baby didn't come out. I'm so grateful to God because He kept my baby Wathi in there up to 9 months that I was taken to hospital. I had Wathi by C-section because she wasn't able to turn. She had seated and facing behind because of the multiple fibroids I had. But despite all that, God kept her intact and we had her. I'm so grateful to God and all the people who stood with us in this struggle for a baby.